Hey guys, hey. This is day 3 of reflecting on your practice of the 12 days of Yule that was started by Ivy the occultist. I actually just looked at her video a few minutes ago before I came on here. And once again, it was very inspiring as she talked about her reflection of this year. I so enjoy her channel because it is informative, well researched. I can tell that she's really been practicing. She sometimes has other guests, and those videos that I have seen have been awesome. I I'm interested. I'm that kind of person in what picking your brain. What have you done? What are you doing? Where are you going with things? So these 12 days of Yule have been kind of like my kind of thing and right up my alley kind of thing. So giving her kudos for the work that she does, which I am impressed with and I think is awesome, and for starting this 12 days of Yule. Awesome, awesome, and thank you. So, what are my reflections on this last year of 23? Well, I think I have had, as far as a witch, I have had a great year. That doesn't mean that I've had my personal challenges this year. I have had some very personal challenges this year, but I'm going to tell you something. Being a witch helped me to get through some of the hardest times of my life because I was able to pull on that knowledge and pull myself up. And I guess what I learned through all of that is when you're having hard times, when you are going through some challenges or whatever, I feel like what's the purpose of being a witch if you ain't witching? You know, I feel like you should tap into this incredible art and science that we have and these tools that we have to improve your life, to manifest some things, to move you through some dimensions, even in life. So, I guess in 23, tapping into that, whenever I was having a difficult time or something was going on, I tapped into my power as a witch. So I guess I can say, in the great words of Whitney Houston, I didn't know my own strength and my own power as a witch until I had these challenges. Yes, I was doing stuff. Yes, I practiced. But I think sometimes when you have to meet a challenge and change your whole mindset about something, the ability and the things we get from witchcraft helps you pull through that. So that was one. It helped me pull myself through some challenges. Um, and my practice also, there are times when you try things, and certainly I have had those times where, nothing happened or I didn't manifest. I will say, as the older I get and the longer that I've been practicing, I've gained the confidence. I manifest. Things happen. Now, I will say it may not happen always in the time or the way that I thought it would, but I manifest and things come through for me. And the more you manifest the things that you desire, the more confidence you gain. And it's such a great thing. So that has occurred. So it's been my confidence, my reliance on my craft to get me through good times, bad times, or whatever. And it has gotten me through. And then I also would say that I've grown. I have to say, I have to break my time off because there was almost like a 15, maybe almost close to 19-year period that I didn't practice. I grew up around a lot of things and then I didn't practice. And then I came back to this in my almost 30. It is hard for me to count, but it's been almost 30 years that I've been steadily practicing. And I came from a hoodoo influence, which I still practice hoodoo, and that is definitely a foundation for me. and has been a foundation for me for about 25 years. You know, that's what I practice. I was a hoodoo practitioner. Well, in the last maybe 3 to 5 years or so, more or less, I've been venturing into some other forms of magic. And I'm going to tell you, that has been a spectacular journey for me. I recently this year, I studied chaos magic and have broadened my horizon with magic. Love it because it has stripped away the boundaries for me and stripped away the rules and just allowed me to work with my imagination and do things with magic that I never even thought I would do, was a possibility, because I've taken away the boundaries and the rules. And chaos magic isn't always that you just practice in this chaotic way. No, it's stripping away what holds you back. And that has been good for me because I've done some things I never thought I would do. I, you know, normally wouldn't do, but I did some road opening, and I also did this with some members of my coven. And I say my coven, it belongs to all of us, um, but our coven, I would rather say, we worked with like boards, game boards. Um, I've worked with with the chessboard and the chess pieces, and now I redid Candyland in a whole nother way. I made my cards, I got dice, I redid the board, and I'm using that to break through some mindsets and some different things. And if you don't mind holding 1 minute, I'm gonna just show you. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it, but I use this board. This board represents my life, and so I'm kind of trying to hold it up where you can see it. So I have different things on here. I have cards in here that represent different sayings and stuff, and I made these cards. I shoot the dice or just rattle and shoot the dice in order to move on the pieces of the board, and different pieces of the board represents different lands or different sayings and that kind of thing. I'm kind of letting you see like some of the sayings on here. I'm a powerful witch and I attract abundance in all areas of my life, including finances. So when I land on that, I'm in the land of that, and so I embody that. And near the end, I conquer. I have gone through any roads. I have busted through mindsets and roads that may have held me back, or any of those things. When I pick up a card, my cards have positive messages, sort of like divining messages that I have put on the back of those cards. And I'm going to show you one of my cards. Now, these are handmade, so don't think artistry is that great. But this is one of my cards. Okay, that is the jewel on the front. And I write a message that I've written, and I'm going to say what this message says. Prosperity. Things will happen in your favor. Know you are a jewel and you are deserving. So my cards have different things to basically break up the mindset that I have, that maybe I can achieve things that I would like to achieve. And then, these are the dice that I just roll and do whatever. Take the necessary, like if I get 2 dice here, and if they say 6, then I move 6 steps. Maybe I land in one of the lands, the land of prosperity, or the land of achieving my dreams and goals, career goals, business goals, the land of my magical practice and being the best magician that I could possibly be. I would never have thought of doing anything like this as a road opener prior to um, kind of experimenting and learning more about chaos magic. So I have expanded my practice, and it's more eclectic. I take things from Wicca, I take things from chaos magic. I'm reading more on ceremonial magic. It doesn't mean that I want to practice these things, but if they have things or something in there that appeals to me, I take it and make it my own. A lot of in my practice, what I have to do is bust the mindsets and the limiting thinking that I have. So these kind of things, these visual things, a little bit better than a vision board to me is to play this game. And every day I take steps and pick a card, and it's been wonderful. So this year I feel like I have busted through uh, limitations and been able to dream. For a long time, I was not really able to dream or to see myself outside of my little box. Well, I busted open that box and I see myself doing a lot of things. So this year, I have busted old mindsets and belief. Now, that's an ongoing process. I'm not saying that I've totally done that and tried new and different things. I have grown and um, I spent more time in meditation also, in receiving messages from my ancestors and uh, astral traveling and doing some things, going on to different dimensions. Even with plants, and I have a video on here, I've started a new book, a new journal just for plants, because what I'm doing with plants now is forming a relationship with a plant. What is that plant saying to me? Spending time meditating with a different plant so that I get information from that plant as an ally. I know it sounds weird, but I really get these messages. And some of the normal things that people may use, I'm just going to say this, like roses, we use that for love and that kind of thing. I get the sense from roses that, of course, that it is for love and all of that. It's a female gendered kind of plant. It is soft. I get that roses, and I use it for that, bring up my vibration. So it takes up your vibration a little higher so that you can get more messages and stuff. So sometimes I use, of course, rose petals in some of my uh, as an incense. I burn them and whatever when I want to raise my vibration or the vibration in my home or space or atmosphere. So I've just grown so much this year and actually the last couple of years because I've expanded my vision and my horizon. So that's it. Blessed be.